how you would walk me through that move, what you would do.
Sure. Well, the first thing I would like to do is schedule a visual survey. So the estimator would go out there and calculate the weight of the shipment and then convert it into hours and then go through the home and figure out the packing. So the packing would be the cost of materials plus the labor rate.
Okay.
Is, it's a 2-man or a 3-man rate.
Yes.
And then we would give them a quote. So the only thing that would, differentiate is the time, because we don't flat rate. We can't give a binding estimate from what I remember. So the only thing that is, is adjustable is the time.
Okay. So you've given me this estimate, and then what next? I say, great, let's do it. What
okay,
happens?
then we would book the job. We try to take $100 deposit. We accept cash, Visa, MasterCard, Discover.
Right.
We would send them a receipt. We'd show up that day, depending on the packing, on how much it is. We would probably going down to Charleston, we would probably do a pack and load one day and then deliver it the next day, because I believe we only have, 13, 14 hours for the driver.
Okay.
For logs.
At what stage does the bill of lading come in?
It would be there on the first day.
Okay. And if you're using the electronic bill of lading, how would that work? When would you fill it out?
First day.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't do any performance without the bill of lading being executed.
Okay, I see. And so you take me through from this step to when I'm actually paying you. What happens? You're going to pack me up. You're going to move me.
We're going to pack you up. We're going to move you. We get to destination. We start unloading.
Yeah.
When the driver's pretty much between a half hour and an hour finished, then we would present the customer with the bill of lading and ask for charges.
Okay. All right. Well, bear with me just one second. There's a customer satisfaction checklist attached to your testimony as Exhibit C, and I think we have it on the back of the tariff as well. Tell the Commission, I'm going to share the screen again, and tell the Commission about this customer satisfaction checklist, please. Can you explain
this is it's a checklist to make sure that the customer is fully aware of terms and conditions. Again, as far as like a PBO, that's a customer pack box. It's not something that we pack. It happens. Customer, I can tell you over 30 years, I've seen a lot. Packing dishes and not using any paper, not using any bubble wrap. And then they also put the dishes in the box flat instead of standing them up. And they break. Valuables. We ask them that. They take their own valuables. Jewelry, monies, whatever. Prior to us arriving.
And if something does break, what kind of coverage do you have for that?
I'm sorry, you just broke up.
If something does break during the move, how is the valuation handled for the damage
if it goes at 60 cents per pound per article, that's what it'll go at.
Yes, sir.
I do use a company called Furniture Medic. Like if something is scratched, dinged, if it's a minor repair, I'll have them go out and repair it. Basically what we're trying to do is
customer wants
make sure
additional coverage. Can they get it?
Yeah, they can get it. We refer them to movinginsurance.com,
Okay.
which they are in insurance, because we're not licensed insurance brokers, so we can't sell insurance. But we will recommend them to insurance.com,
Okay.
movinginsurance.com, excuse me.
Mr. Fotogatti, that's all I have for you today. Please answer any questions that Ms. Hammonds may have for you or that the commissioners may have.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Ms. Hammonds, any questions for Mr. Fotogatti?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We do not have any questions of the witness.
Thank you. Commissioners, any questions? Commissioner Belser.
Good afternoon, Mr. Fotogatti. Thank you for being present to present your testimony today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm a bit confused. I'm looking at, do you have a copy of your tariff and the addendums that were provided with the tariff? This is the update, not the tariff that is attached to your testimony.
I don't have a copy in front of me. I have it on file.
Okay.
But I wrote it, so I think I could remember it.
Well, Mr. Tarini, you had that addendum C on the screen just a moment ago. That wasn't the customer satisfaction survey, was it?
No, it was a checklist.
Okay. And
That's right. I misspoke. That was a checklist on the tariff. He did have a customer satisfaction survey.
That's it right there.
okay, yeah. But your employees go through that each item on that with the customer when they're getting ready to
Yes,
leave.
yes, they do. But it will also. We have a new software coming out first week of August. So when a customer is booked or made a reservation, this is going to be one of the automatic emails that go to the customer prior to us arriving.
Very good. Okay, thank you. And on the tariff that was filed July 8th and replaces the tariff that was attached to your testimony, you're not going to be doing, for now, anything by weight. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
On interstate.
And then there's a section in here. Section 1 is packing, moving, and labor rates, and then Section 2 is packing containers, material prices. That's Section 2. That's only the cost of the boxes, the barrels, the mattress covers, whatever. That doesn't.
That is correct.
That does not include labor for packing those things. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. Thank you very much. I wish you well.
Thank you. Commissioners, any other questions? Excuse me, hang on one second. I've got a question from Ms. Wheat. Okay, thank you. Okay, we got that straight. Commissioners, any other questions for Mr. Fotogatti? Okay, hearing none. Mr. Fotogatti, thank you for being here. Thank you for your testimony, and you may step down.
Okay, thank you.
And we will call on Ms. Hammonds from Office of Regulatory Staff.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Earlier today, ORS filed a letter stating that we have reviewed the application and conducted an inspection of the applicant's records and equipment. Based on that inspection and review, ORS is of the opinion that the applicant will meet the requirements of Fit, Will, and Enable. We'd ask that that letter filed today, July 15th, 2020, be marked for identification and entered into the record as the next hearing exhibit.
Okay, the letter will be entered as hearing exhibit number 6.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. ORS did not file testimony in this matter. However, Mr. Thomas McGill is available for questions if the commissioners have any questions for him.
Okay, thank you. Commissioners, any questions for Mr. McGill? Okay, Mr. McGill, I hear crickets, so I think you're off the hook for that, and we appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There you go. Anything else, Ms. Hammonds?
No, sir.
Okay. Is there anything else to come before us today?
No, sir.
Okay. Mr. Fadagati, thank you for being here. We will certainly make a decision on this as soon as possible for you, and wish you the best, and we are adjourned.
Thank you, sir.